This is part 2 of how to get girls to like you without being a jerk. Uh, there's a link to part 1 somewhere in this video right now, and there's also another link in the doobly-doo down there. One thing I forgot to mention in the last video is if you're the type of person who's like introverted, if you're a loner, if you don't get out much, if you're that kind of dude, you're gonna have to make some changes. Girls usually like guys that are leaders amongst their peers. They like guys who are fun. They like guys who are social and active. They like guys who other people admire. And if you don't get out much, none of those things probably apply to you. And you probably won't meet that many girls that way anyway. Now, it doesn't have to be a party or a bar. I understand some people aren't into that, but go to events, join clubs, go to the mall. There's lots of things you can do. Just go out and be social, meet people, talk to people. In the last video, probably the most important thing I said was avoid small talk. Well, in this video, what I'm about to say next is probably the most important thing. Girls like guys that have options. Once you've got a lot of friends and always got someone to call and always got someone to hang out with and always got something to do, girls notice. Before you even begin to try to get girls to like you, the first thing you need to do is go out and make friends and be social and have a life. That's the first step. The next thing you need to do is L2, be awesome. There's two main things that girls are attracted to: mystery and awesome. See, the assholes, they get by with the mystery. And the girls, once they solve that mystery, they lose interest, unless the guy knows when to shift his persona. Some guys, as you probably know, are just naturally awesome, and they just do awesome things without even knowing what they're doing. And other guys, me included, are not naturals, so we have to have a process. The main idea of being awesome is to be aware of the fact that you're as much of a prize to her as she is to you. Most guys treat girls like some kind of holy grail that we must do whatever it takes to achieve. Really, you have to remember that girls are looking for the same things that we are. We have to make them work a little bit for that prize, just like they do to us. Assholes achieve this by, well, being assholes. But you're gonna do it by being awesome. So as of this moment, consider yourself the prize. You're the prize. She has to win your affections. Obviously, you're interested in her or you wouldn't be talking to her. But we don't need to let them know that until they've shown their affection for us. Don't ask her her name up front. That's immediately shows interest. Don't compliment her unless she's earned it. Don't buy her a drink. Get her to buy you a drink. And even if she refuses to buy you a drink, who cares? You're awesome. You can get drinks from anybody. She starts fucking with you, that's fine. Girls do that. Just tease her right back. Don't let her get away with it. You're awesome. I'm not saying be mean. I mean, it's obviously a little cocky, but it's okay. We're being playful. Basically, be more discreet in what you say and do. Just be fun and playful and confident. All that said, you're probably wondering, okay, that's cool, but how do I actually get in with her? If you're undeniably awesome, then you'll begin to see signs that she's attracted to you, or at least interested. Like, she'll do things like touch you on the shoulder while she's talking to you, or she'll ask you what your name is. She'll start nervously playing with her hair. Careful on that one, because some girls do that as a nervous habit anyway. A good test you can try is while you're talking to a girl, just kind of look away or pretend like you're about to walk off or something. See how she responds. Tries to see what you're doing or tries to get you to come back, then that probably means that she's interested in talking to you. Now, if you do this and she doesn't say anything, just lets you walk away, then you probably weren't awesome enough. Just work on that. Once you start seeing a lot of these signs, you can approach with caution. You can go forward, and you need to go forward. This is probably the number one spot where us nice guys mess up. If you succeeded in being awesome and fun, then the girls are gonna love you. They're gonna enjoy your company. But if you do this and you never show any interest at all, then you're going to end up in the dreaded friend zone. It's harder for us nice guys because, we don't want to be awkward. We don't want to make anybody mad. So we're just going to keep talking and hope they make the move or hope they give us an opening. We know that's not going to work. So why do we do that? Basically, what you got to do is frame the conversation correctly. Once you start seeing those signs, you've got to start flirting. You've got to frame the conversation in terms of not friends. And that'll make it easier to make your move later on because that's how the conversation's been going. You can't just have this general fun conversation about random stuff that has nothing to do with you and her, Also, don't be afraid to touch her. You've got to touch her. You have to get her used to being touched by you and comfortable with being touched by you. And I don't mean anything inappropriate. I mean stuff like touch her hands, touch her shoulders when you talk to her, give her side hugs or front hugs if it's appropriate, things like that. Just get her comfortable with being touched by you. Now, if you happen to be alone with a girl, would be the time when you start getting more serious and serious in the conversation. I mean, like you start asking her about herself. You want to get to know her on a personal level because once she's attracted to you, then you want to actually get her comfortable with being around you and comfortable with talking to you. And also here you're going to be slowly escalating the physical touch. I guess most of us want to eventually build it up to a kiss. And I understand sometimes easier said than done. Oh, and about the kiss. This is another place where guys screw up all the time, especially us nice guys. I think when a girl wants to be kissed. Like, it's not hard to tell. Once you see that, you need to kiss her. You need to do it. Just do it. Don't be like, is this gonna be awkward? Is she gonna hate me? Just do it. The worst that can happen is she's gonna tell you to stop or refuse to kiss. Like, if you're at a position where you can kiss a girl, you're probably comfortable enough with each other where it won't be awkward no matter what happens. If you really can't tell, you need to look for signs. For example, if a girl lets you run her fingers through her hair, she'll probably let you kiss her. If you see a girl, if you're like talking to a girl and you see her look at your lips, she definitely wants to kiss you. So when you see stuff like that, just do it. Just go for it, make the move. Occasionally a girl will not let you kiss her even though she wants you to kiss her. Yeah, girls are weird like that sometimes. If that happens, it's alright. Don't apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't apologize. Just keep talking to her. Just go back to doing what you're doing, and you can try again later. And if she just absolutely refuses to you, that's fine. If you've been awesome and if you're making her more comfortable with you, you'll get that kiss eventually. Just keep going. You're awesome. You've got options. It's not a big deal. Now, I know I said a whole lot of stuff, but this whole process can occur in like 10 to 30 minutes. And, how you go about it is going to vary depending on the situation. Is it night? Is it day? Are you at a bar? Are you at the mall? Is there alcohol there? Is her parents there? Is she sitting? Is she standing up? Is she walking? All of that comes into play, and all of that changes your approach. I can't really get into everything, but if you have a question or something, I can try to see if I know the answer or can help you. And if I get a lot of the same questions, I'll make a whole new video. So basically, to sum up these two videos, L2, be fearless and confident. L2, avoid small talk. L2, be the prize. L2, make sure everything you do is awesome. L2, frame the conversation so you don't end up in the friend zone. L2, escalate physical contact. L2, make the move when the time is right. Hopefully this helped someone or was interesting to someone. Like, I'm definitely no Casanova or no kind of player or anything, but I am a bona fide nice guy, and girls seem to like me. Well, most of them. It could just be that I'm mad sexy. Anyway, leave a comment and tell me what you think. Tell me what you disagree with. Subscribe for more videos. I do a lot of videos like this apparently. Rate, thumbs up if you thought it was cool, thumbs down if you thought it was lame. Looking into purchasing a new HD camera so I can make some new super cool videos, so look out for that. Holla.